what makes narcissists revalue you after discarding you. Sometimes the narcissist will revalue you. They will change your value in their eyes. They will consider you again. They will put you back on the pedestal. But it's not because they love you or because they miss you. Think about why they discarded you. They idealize you initially because you are high status. You're hard to get. So acquiring you makes them feel good about themselves because you are a challenge. You're difficult for them to obtain because you're nothing like them. They're selfish, inauthentic, disingenuous, and deceitful. And because you're the opposite of them, it's very demanding. It requires a lot of their effort in order for them to manipulate you, which they see as a challenge. They see it as something that tests their skills. It gives them a thrill because they've got to be 2 steps ahead of you in order to dupe you. But once they know they've got you, it's all over. Once you've shown them you like them, you lose value, even if you just want to be around them. They're not going to be interested in you anymore because they know they're fooling you. They know there's no future in something that started out as a game. They know they're not worthy of you, and that's why they had to trick you. As Groucho Marx once said, I don't want to belong to any club that would accept me as one of its members. They know they're no good for you. So if you accept them, to them that means that you must not be any good. Because if you were anything of value, then why would you choose them? But if you pull away and you find something more interesting than them, then they will begin to revalue you, especially if you become very mysterious. It's only when you show them that you care, or if you show any emotion, or if you want more from them, that they then devalue you. Because they know that if you care about them, or if you want anything from them, then there must be something wrong with you. They see it as though no one of value would care about them, or would want anything from them, which is why they typically get bored and find someone else. Someone who doesn't care about them, or someone who doesn't want anything from them. Because that's where they feel more comfortable. They don't feel like they deserve someone who would actually want them or care about them, and they're not really interested in having anything anyway. They may seem selfish and as though they're only interested in their own personal gain. But once they've actually acquired what they set out to achieve, they don't want it anymore. They undervalue it, and then they're looking for the next shiny new toy. It's like initially they didn't want anyone other than you, but once they had you, then they wanted anyone but you. Because narcissists don't really find any fulfillment in obtaining things. They're predators, so they're more interested in the pursuit, in the activity of chasing, stalking, tracking, and sometimes even dogging, because that is what gives them a thrill. That's what brings them pleasure. But once they actually get whatever it was they were chasing, they immediately lose interest in it, just as they lost interest in you. And then they went back and forth between the love bombing and the devaluation. It was very unstable. It was like an emotional roller coaster. They toyed with you like a yo-yo, because they don't find any fulfillment in having anything. They're not used to having anything. Or they can't find any fulfillment because they obtained it through the use of deceit. So they don't feel pride. They don't feel joy or delight. It just brings them more shame, because they know they don't deserve you. They know they don't show qualities worthy of you, and this is why they end up turning against you and discrediting you. But after some time has passed, they may revalue you. But it's not because they miss you or because they feel any remorse. It's because they recognize that you could be useful to them. They recognize that you have something that they want, whether it's your energy or your characteristics. But whatever it is, they're not appreciating this in you. They just want to take it from you. They want to make it a part of themselves, because they've been watching you. They've been stalking you on social media or spying on you in person. And they've been waiting for you to recover to where you're feeling good again and you're getting on with your life, because that is when they're ready to pounce. That is when they're about to strike. They want to use you to elevate themselves. They want to take your wealth and resources so that they can gain power and control. All of these things make you more valuable to narcissists because they want a good, easy life. So they will come back to leech off you. And they will also come back for your attention, because your attention makes them feel good. They love your energy. They love taking up all of your time, because your time and energy is very valuable to them. They will never tell you this, but it elevates them. It makes them feel more impressive and important. It excites them. It fills them with joy. And they recognize that they like it, which is why they will come back for you again, because they crave your validation and approval. So why wouldn't they come back? You make them feel good. You make them feel like there's nothing wrong with them. You make them feel desired and approved of. And that's what they want, which may make you think that all you have to do is set strong boundaries and act cold and distant, and maybe then they will leave you alone. But actually, no. That will just make them see you as a challenge. It will only cause them to become more persistent, to where they will continue firmly and obstinately in spite of difficulty or opposition. They will persevere despite you rejecting them. Even if you just wanted to stop, they will keep going. They have a rapist mentality, so they love your resistance. It's what drives them. Because it makes them feel powerful and in control, as though they have conquered you. They have overcome something that they once saw as greater than themselves, so it makes them feel really good. They love the feeling of breaking people down, to where their victims lose control of their emotions, succumb to stress, and have a physical or mental collapse. They love it when they lose their resolve. They love it when they give in. They enjoy causing destruction. They enjoy seeing you fall apart. They want to divide you into smaller, simpler parts, into something that makes more sense to them, because they're simple-minded. They love taking someone who was once happy, hopeful, optimistic, and full of life into a nervous, miserable wreck with no hope for the future. Nothing brings them more joy. Because that's exactly what happened to them in their childhood. So now they want to watch you go through the exact same thing. They want to be on the other end of it. They want to be the cause of your demise. Because it's the only thing that makes them feel good. Nothing makes them feel better than when they turn you into the opposite of who you used to be. They love to watch you squirm. They love to see you in pain. It lets them know that they're not alone in their misery. They know nothing is ever going to get better for them, so they don't want anything to get better for you, but they want to see you try. They want to see you believe that you can make things better, just so they can come back and prove you wrong, which is why they will give it some time. They will wait until you've tried to reassemble your life, because they're trying to tell you something. They want you to believe that there is no hope in anything. They want you to think that no matter what you do, you will never recover from what they did to you. And that's why they come back, to teach you a lesson, to dispute your belief and confidence in yourself. Because to them it's like, who do you think you're trying to be? In their minds, you're nothing. You're nobody. Everything you have are just accessories. They're props. They're just things you're using to strengthen and support yourself because you're weak. So they're fully justified in stripping you of everything you've got, to reveal that you're not who you're trying to be. They want to disassemble you. They want to reduce you to fragments of who you are. Because to them it's just their own self-expression. They're expressing their own disorder through you. They see you how they see themselves, and so to them you're like a human doll. They can do as they like with you. They can strip you of certain qualities. They can rearrange you. And they can use you to complement themselves. They can polish their false character at your expense. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button to receive the notifications. If you would like to support the channel, you can donate at paypal.me/Narc Survivor. You can book a one-on-one with me on my website. It's narcsurvivor.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.